everyone, welcome to my channel. So this video is all about last few days when Raj was here. Also, as I promised in my last video, I will be sharing home remedy for cough. So Raj came home Friday evening and that day I made malai kofta for dinner. That day actually guys, I was rushing. I had so many things going on, but malai kofta, even I made it so quickly, came out so perfect because once they came home, I had to go and drop his friend at his house. And that day evening, it was raining and it was really bad weather. But even though he was at home, we all were so happy. And like I mentioned, malai kofta came out so perfect. So if you do want to see the recipe, I will link it down below in the description box. But that was the very easy way to make the malai kofta, and it will be very soft. So definitely highly recommend that try that recipe. Now next morning we had visitor. These are the wild turkey. Now here in my backyard we have seen before bear. Deer come all the time, also raccoon, fox, different birds, but we have never seen the wild turkey like this. So that was a good surprise in the morning. And then for breakfast, I made aloo poha for Raj because that's what he likes. But then he doesn't like the aloo in his poha. So here I'm making it without it. So first in a pan, take some oil. Once the oil is hot enough, you do want to add some mustard seed, pinch of hing in there, and then I'm gonna add chopped onions. Now, if you are making this with the aloo, then at this point you do want to go ahead and add that. If not, if you are using the boiled aloo, you can add that also because that's, it's gonna save some time. Also, here I'm adding some green chilies. I'm gonna let this saute just for a few seconds or so, and then here I'm adding some curry patta. Next, now I'm gonna add some peanuts. Now, if you're not fan of peanuts, of course you don't have to add it, but we like peanut in our aloo poha. It gives really good crunch. And now I'm gonna add the poha. Now poha that I'm using here, it is thick poha. If you go to the Indian store, they do have two kind. Like there is a one is thick, the other one is thin. I always use the thick one. I'm gonna add salt to taste as well as the haldi and some more chopped onions. Now the first onion that I added, that is gonna give the flavor to the poha, and on top, as you see at the last, I'm adding some more onions here. That is basically will give the crunch. So I always add more onions in my poha. Next, just garnish with the cilantro as well as squeeze some lemon juice, and that's about it. Also, if you like, you can sprinkle some save, like very fine save on top of this, and that also tastes really good. So here the poha is ready. So try making aloo poha without the aloo, and you will not even miss that there is no aloo in there. Because in the beginning when I used to make it, it was kind of odd for me. But now I'm so used to it that even when Raj is not there, this is how I make the aloo poha. So it doesn't take that long, right? Because you just need a time to soak the poha, which is like about 10 minutes or so, and that's about it. After that, it doesn't take that long. So here chai as well as the poha is ready, and then after that we went to mall. Raj wants to do some shopping, and I'm sorry guys, I did not record much over there, especially because when he was here I was trying to spend more time with him than do anything else. But as you can see, the weather was so bad. We had a rain entire weekend, and from the mall, yes, we did other shopping, but there is a place called End Pizza. Now, if you are in DMV area, if you go to the Tyson's Mall, they are over there too, and their pizza, it's something else. So I bought the pizza for all four of us, and that was basically our dinner. Now next day we went to this farm. This is the same as we went for apple picking just a few weeks back, but their apple cake is so good. They do have the bakery there. They make everything fresh there. And last time when I went there, I bought few extra apple cake so I can send it to Raj because one of his friends were at home, so I sent it with him. But this time I thought, let me just go and get it for him. So as you can see, again, the next day it was raining, it was cold, and especially in the fall season, when it's rain, the temperature is also low, so it's cold and the rain. It's not the perfect combination at all, but as you can see back there, you can see the mountains and the clouds. It was so beautiful over there, and I was like, I can live in one of these houses over here. It was so calm, it was so peaceful, even if it was raining and cold. It was really, really nice. So they do have the pumpkin, as well as I was there just to pick up the cake as well as the apple cider. Now again, the apple cider is so good, so I bought that. And the next day it was time for Raj to leave. So here we are just going through all his clothes and everything, and we finally packed. So I will go ahead and link this in my description box, as well as you can find this on Amazon. My Amazon page also has this. But this thing, like whenever Raj come home and take his clothes, I just give it to him in this. So it's easy for him to carry. And then once he's done, since he doesn't have much space over there, he can just fold it and put it in his one of the drawer. So finally, it was time to say goodbye. But then before that, we went to Taco Bell for dinner. Um, because Taco Bell now just again introduced the Mexican pizza. Now, if you haven't had Mexican pizza before from Taco Bell, highly recommend that try it. So we just had a dinner there, and then it was time for him to go. So then one of his friend dad went and dropped them at the college, but now I will share with you how I make the cough mixture. This mixture, adult, kids, anyone can take it, and before winter start, I keep this mixture ready. So whenever someone feel under the weather, I just mix the honey with this and give it to them. So for that, we need equal part of haldi powder, that is the turmeric powder, as well as the ardusi powder. I don't remember the other name of Odissi, so I'm just gonna mention it here. But you can find this at any Indian grocery store. So you do one equal part of haldi powder, Odissi powder, and next I'm adding pinch of ginger powder. If you don't have the ginger powder, you can grate some ginger, squeeze some juice out of it, and you can also add that in here too. Now, let's say if you are giving this to young kids and if you don't want to give them ginger powder as well as the black pepper powder, which I'm about to add in here, no worries. You can keep those two ingredients out, but make sure you do have the adusi powder as well as the haldi powder. So that's it. All we need is this four ingredients. I always keep this ready, especially when weather change. This mixture is good for sore throat, runny nose, coughing, especially for coughing. This is so good. So before Raj went to college, I made this mixture for him, and also I gave him a bottle of honey. So whenever he wants to take it, all he has to do is take tablespoon of this mixture, add some honey in it, and he can take it. Now, I prefer to give this to my kids before they go to sleep at night, because we want to make sure that they don't drink or eat anything after taking this. And in case if you need to give them during the daytime, that's fine, but make sure they don't eat or drink anything for at least 45 minutes or so. Just add some honey in it, mix it very well, and just give them a tablespoon full of this and have them drink a little bit water on top of this, but not too much. And this things always works with my kids, and I've been giving them to the this mixture from very early age. Especially the ardusi powder and the haldi powder is the magic. It's so good, and once you add the honey in it, it's really easy for them to take it also. So definitely try this, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any question, leave the comments below, and I will see you guys soon in my next one. Bye.